Well, there's many that have come to know Jesus that have a genuine, a genuinely discipled, a genuine followers of Christ that have gone on to, incredible ministries, gone on to, it's everywhere.
So I would just say that I went to a church that was rumored to have 10,000 people in it. And I don't know many people that got saved at that church that are still serving Jesus.
That's an example, though.
Totally.
It seems extreme to put to make a swipe over the whole, let's call it a movement,
Totally. No, I the reason why I would swipe over the entire movement is because these churches are full of people who are deconstructing. These churches are full of people who are they're not Christian.
I don't know if that's true
by any stretch of the imagination. And in fact, many of the pastors and the leading thinkers that lead these things have become so woke.
Okay, so all right, this is I think where we might diverge is like there are some churches that fit that bill, and I'm with you on that. But I don't think all the churches fit that bill. I think some do it well.
Yeah, I would just say that I believe that the seekers. So let's put salvation aside, and I don't. It's almost impossible to talk empirically about how many people have been saved. So it's just guesstimation, and it's all hearsay, right? It's the university of my eyeball versus yours, right?
That's good.
But with respect to what it's done, I do know what it's done to your average Christian, and what it's done to your average Christian is turned them into consumers and not priests. So your average Christian is looking for the best music, the best sermon. They become consumers. But a priest is somebody who comes to church not because of what they can get, but because they're on mission to give, to bring the sacrifices, right? And church changes when you have that cultural shift. But what ends up what's kind of what I see happening a lot of places in America is that you have seekers fighting over the last scraps of boomers and Gen X that are cultural consumers, but they're not attracting Gen Z. Gen Z is completely put off by that. They want to go deep.
Yeah.
I mean, Gen Z are like too deep for me. You mean they're barefoot, 20 of them in somebody's living room playing acoustic songs and singing for 13 hours. I'm not into that either. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was my dad's vibes when he first got saved. But
I was on the phone with my Catholic friend yesterday who did switch over to Protestantism for a little bit, but he said, and I said, why'd you go back? He's now back at the Catholic Church. And he said, the one thing for me was the Eucharist. This is all I hear from my Catholic friends, and I have a few of them. The Eucharist.